What is up, YouTube? What is up, family? We have some more PTX. We got some more Pentatonix. Patreon requests, Pentatonix talking about their voices. Their magnificent voices. Anyway, let's go. Let's check it out. I mean, what could they possibly say? Yeah, mine's awesome. Kirsten? Yeah, mine's awesome too. Mitch? Yeah, mine's awesome too. Kevin? I'm just awesome at everything. I do everything. Okay, Matt? Yeah, it's awesome. My voice is awesome too. Okay, there you go. There you have it. I just settled it. All right, well, let's see what they think, though.
I'm going to introduce the band really quickly before we move along. The bass line you're hearing is our bass man, Matt Sallee. Over here we have our queen, alto soprano, Kirsten Maldonado, everyone. Over here is the one and only Mitchell Grossi, our tenor. And then I think that we need a beat. Give it up for our beatboxer, K.O. And my name is Scott. I am the baritone of the group. And we are Pentatonix. Excited to be back in New Jersey, y'all.
New Jersey.
Cassie, what would you define your role as in the group?
Well, I'm the only girl, but I fill out kind of the higher harmonies, or we'll trade off solos here and there. So
lovely. Okay,
yeah.
Mitch, you are
the tenor, but sometimes I dabble in the alto range as well. With I feel like we switch off a little.
He's multi-talented.
Yeah.
And Scott?
And I'm like the baritone, so not the bass, but low as well.
Okay, pretty low.
Yeah.
Yeah, and your voice was kind of leading through the middle of that.
Totally, yeah. For that particular song we just did, I had the solo.
Sure, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think what the trio does, that stays pretty set, but I think Matt and I could just have some fun.
Yeah.
You know,
I'll change the riff stuff.
Yeah, the really
sometimes.
it doesn't always go well.
But I try to change up. Also, like later in the tour, when we're on like show 37, that's when I start changing things up to keep it fresh.
39.
Is there ever a moment where you're running through the song and somebody goes a little hot, like somebody's an over riffer a little bit, maybe you got to be pulled back? Oh, is that you? Is that you? Where they sit you down and go, Scott, listen, man, bring it back a little bit, dial it back. How does that work? How does that come?
We're super honest.
Yeah, I think we're all able to be really, really honest with each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, when we started out, it was like we didn't really know each other. They knew each other, but we didn't all know each other. So we were just totally open and honest about everything. And it was never a feelings thing. It was just like, oh, hey, like you're flat here, or maybe we don't do this, or maybe we don't do that. It was never like, oh, I'm hurt that he said that.
Right.
Exactly.
You know?
Always good
We
communication.
take emotions out.
Totally.
Yeah. Thank goodness.
Yeah. No, I know. I want to sing in my lower register. That's what I'm telling you. I'm over singing high. Well, we all did choir at one point and a cappella stuff, and but I feel like a lot of us took private voice lessons, and even now, some of us are still taking voice lessons.
But you didn't study it at a college or something, or at a school?
Oh, yeah, we all did. Yeah.
You
Scott,
all did?
Yeah, Scott was a pop music major. She was musical theater. I was an opera major. Kevin was actually pre-med.
I didn't go to college.
Mitch, right when he graduated high school, he joined the group.
Ah, cool.
Well, I went to Berklee College of Music, and I studied vocal performance there.
Any advice for people who want to continue singing with their voice changed due to puberty?
Oh,
I don't need to say anything for that, so.
Oh, man. Well, Scott, you want to go first?
Oh, yeah, sure. I just took voice lessons with this teacher that, like, specialized in puberty. And because my voice went from so high to really low, obviously not Avi low, but, and it was hard for me. And there was, like, a good 2 years where I was a mess. But it's all about exercising your voice and like, really working through it.
And also,
sorry, go ahead.
also, like, not trying to be something that you're not. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like see, the thing is that when I actually fell in love with singing, I was already a bass. So that was just kind of my mindset. I was like, well, I'm a bass, so I'm a bass, and I love being a bass. But if I would have started as a tenor and like was like singing solos as a tenor and like all excited about that thing, then I would have turned into a bass and I would have been like, what the heck is this? Can't do any of that stuff
Let's
anymore.
all be real. Avi came out of the womb as a bass. Wow.
Some of you are classically trained. All of you have obviously invested years in developing and honing your skills as vocalists and whatnot. I want to get a little bit serious now, but I have to ask you how important you think it is, certainly from a grassroots point of view. You know, think about kids who are in high school and preschool and all that kind of stuff, but like, how important is it to start learning young?
What I'll say is that
I don't think you need musical education necessarily to make it in the industry. There's a lot of people that have not had musical education, and they do really, really well. But the thing that musical education does do is that it gives you choices to figure out, how do I want to make my music? How do I want to do what I want to do? And those choices, I think that's the number one thing that you need. Because you can, I think that way, direct your own career. You can create the music, you can create the entrepreneurship that you want.
But as vocalists, I mean, how important is it? I mean, people in this room will know, some people, a few small amount of people in this room know, I'm tone deaf, okay? I cannot save my life, all right? But, it's important for you guys, certainly, to be able to, have pitch and all that. But is that something that's learned, or is that something that you guys have just picked up?
I think that there's obviously natural ability that someone has to have, but also it's definitely very learned. And I feel like I didn't even realize I was learning it, because where we grew up in Arlington, Texas, and we had an amazing music program in our elementary schools and our high school. Like, everyone would transfer to our high school to be in the music program.
And you know what's sad? Most high schools have that's all cut out now. Budget cuts, And that's the first thing to go is music. Sadly. It's true. Music, instruments, bands, that's the first thing to go. Computer class, I guess that's another one. But yeah, no. It's a shame because many schools don't have these programs anymore. And I guess already back then they didn't. And he's already saying everybody was rushing to this school because no, they weren't rushing. They were rushing to they were rushing to their school because they were probably one of the few that had a music class, program.
And we just kind of fell into it. And we were learning solfege. It was just something I like to do, so it was part of all the classes, and we learned solfege and we learned all this stuff. And then when I went to college for music, I was so far ahead of everyone in my class, and I didn't realize it. And it wasn't because I was more talented than them, it was because I had learned so much in those music programs. And so now when I hear about, actually in Arlington, Texas specifically, places cutting music programs in elementary schools, my old elementary school cut the music program, and I'm just really bummed because I feel like it gave me such an advantage. And I attribute a lot of my success to having learned all that. And so it does bum me out to hear that that's getting cut.
Well, that's when your brain is the most developmental as well. That's when you're taking in the most information you can, and it's kind of molding you for the future. So I would say it's pretty important to have that early on.
I also feel that it starts with being passionate about it, and you can go seek out opportunities. We were lucky. I did transfer to Martin because I wanted to take advantage of the music and theater program there. But I had really amazing voice teachers as well growing up. I feel like if there are opportunities other places, I think music in schools can be more prominent, it can be more of a thing, and a lot of people are cutting it. I remember even when we were at Martin, there was a big thing about a big meeting. We were all talking about, all writing letters about how important it was. But I think the opportunities are everywhere. People learn differently, whether it's in class, whether it's an individual teacher, or in group, I think opportunities are kind of everywhere.
But also, a lot of times in shows, the singers get to take a break while the band just plays interludes and songs, and it's just a lot more singing. And even when we're not singing solos, we're singing background parts, so it's non-stop, just belting it out. And so our voices get really tired. And the sad part about that is if one person's voice gets tired, the whole thing kind of falls apart because we need every part. Every part is so crucial.
Very true.
A lot of sleep
and water.
Those are the two biggest things. Those are so
crucial.
Kevin drinks lemon juice.
Yeah,
he does.
Lots of lemon juice for Kevin, and he very rarely gets sick.
Yeah, lemon is an antibacterial and an antiviral, so it just helps you not get sick.
And because all of you are using only your voices as your instrument, that takes a huge toll, I can imagine, and you really need to recoup. You have to take care of your vocal cords. What is it that you guys do specifically? Because there's so much use of your vocal cords.
Yeah.
I know this. Lemon juice.
To put these songs out there, and especially to go on tour. How do you keep them in good shape?
Drink so much
Like hyperhydrated.
That's like number one thing. It's
like disgusting amounts.
Like our tour manager will be like, we'll go into a green room before we get there and be like, make sure there's 72 bottles of water because that's probably how many we'll need for that day. Yeah, we just consume a lot of water and get a ton of sleep and just try to stay healthy.
You learn a lot about yourself. I feel like as we've been touring, I used to want to hang out all the time, but sometimes if my voice is really tired, I have to be okay, I'm gonna go to bed and just chill out. So you kind of figure it out. It's different for every person. I've cried on stage one time because I was so sick, no sound would come out, and I remember it was the first song, and I turned away from the audience and just started crying.
No way.
Yeah.
I remember that.
It was when I was so sick, like
Boston?
no sound. No, I've been sick a lot. If we're gonna name all the shows, I'm like, not that one.
I've teared up on stage whenever it's like.
It was in Kentucky.
Like a crazy.
Oh, gotcha.
You would cry.
What do you do when somebody is sick? Because you are the instruments.
Oh man.
We've
You know,
dealt with it a lot before, actually. I think we just kind of, when we're on tour, we kind of mold the set to them.
Okay.
So we take away their solos, or
just in case.
Also
have the
have
audience sing.
You have the crowd sing along. and
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
add new different things. I don't
We've
know.
never had like more than one person sick at a time.
Knock on wood.
On wood.
And we've never canceled a show.
Wow.
We never canceled a show.
Never canceled a show.
What do you physiologically do to protect your voice box?
Oh.
I mean,
lemon juice.
Like hydrate. I know that's such like a cliche answer, hydrate, but people don't even realize that they're not hydrating enough. Like I feel like it took till our 4th tour to be like, oh, now I can control my voice.
Exactly.
And I always have to drink like a bunch of water the day before. That's my main thing.
I'm surprised no one's talking about bladders. Because if you're going to drink a ton of water right before you go on stage, well, maybe they're still young. Try that at my age, people. You'll be drinking a bottle and going, oh, damn, bad idea. Mm-hmm.
Well, and you have to think like your body and what you intake. This is your instrument. So if you're going to be eating pizza at 4 a.m. and drinking, and then you wake up and do a show the next day, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I'm miserable. So you just have to properly. I mean, we're all much healthier than when we started.
Yeah.
We all drink much more water. We get much more sleep. And,
we let the microphone do the work too. We sing a lot lighter on stage than we used to. We used to belt.
Yeah.
Like back when we were doing dog days and stuff, I was getting a full scream.
I was screaming. It is crazy too how like, this might sound silly and everyone's like obviously, but like when you give your body and your voice like a day of rest, an actual day of rest, it's amazing how it can heal itself. Like it truly is.
Are you ever worried if you get that feeling like I think I'm gonna be sick?
Oh, that's the worst.
Yeah.
That's the
What
worst.
What do you do?
We go to the doctor immediately.
Yeah.
I feel like we just handle it immediately because we know our bodies so well and our voices so well that even if we start to feel it, we know that something needs to be handled.
Yeah, because if you don't think it's really bad.
Well, and also we're always constantly working, so you can't kind of be like, oh, I'll just kind of let it run its course because there's no time to let it run its course. You have to kind of like get it while it's ahead or be kind of overanalyzing it because there's no time to recover.
As a bass singer, when I'm sick, I sing lower. So like, it's like
scratch everything I said. Matt
so I'm
is
like
the
a little
opposite.
different, but I feel terrible. I could be like singing the lowest I've ever sung in my life, but I feel terrible. So it's like what are you gonna do? You know?
Yeah, and talking about your voices, how do you take care of them?
I was about to say that's a con.
Yeah,
the stress,
that's a
the
con.
stress of keeping your voice
Yeah.
at 100% can be overwhelming. We're like 32, 33 shows in now, and so just like. And you always hear about all these artists like having to have surgeries and they have nodes and they have to go on vocal rest. Well, that's a thing for a reason. It's because they're using their voice so much. And we are definitely using our voice a lot too. Not only because it's an a cappella show, but because we're doing shows night after night.
Right.
And so that's always a stress. But this has been a really good tour for us.
In tours before, has anyone almost kind of lost their voice getting on stage? Was there a fear of that happening?
All of you.
Yeah. So what happens when that scenario happens? Do you guys
So you
Put your big girl pants on
You just-
and you
shorten the show.
You shorten the show,
You cut
okay.
certain songs. We've had soloists switch. We've rearranged things right before the show before. It
you
gets
kind of just
so
have to like
stressful.
do your best because it's obviously like really sad to go on stage and feel like you can't perform adequately or do your best, but everyone just tries to kind of cover it and you just have to put a big smile on because honestly, because it is 5 people and because it's more about the overall thing, like you just have to play for the overall team as opposed to caring about what you are going through. Does that make sense?
Our fans are really patient too. They're super patient when someone has like when their voice is at 80% or something.
We're always like, sing!
They're ready to sing. A lot of our fans are singers still.
What's the most difficult part when you're on tour? Because I know that there is, buses and things, and it's
just staying healthy.
Maintaining vocal health,
Right.
for sure.
Yeah.
But we sleep so much on the road.
You do?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But then like your bus is going to different altitudes, so you can sometimes get sick. And what's funny is like if you have a 3-show run
Right.
and you get sick, then you sing on a sick voice, which damages your voice a little bit, and then you don't have any time to recover. So trying to stay keep your voice immaculate is like the trick.
I mean, it's
But
obvious
hard.
though too. You guys can't hide behind anything.
No. Yeah.
Right. Voice is
Yeah.
It's kind of what you got.
Exactly.
No
But do you do things like every day to keep your voice in condition? Let's say you.
Oh my God, this question was asked 50 times, I'd imagine. At the end of the day, they're probably like, okay, we keep hydrated and we rest a lot. You know, again with that question. I guess it's an important question. Everybody's concerned. Everybody's concerned.
You have like a hiatus of a few months, but would you still trying to kind of maintain? What do you do?
Depending. Sometimes it's nice to give your voice a break too.
Yeah,
so I feel like in those times it's nice just to kind of like relax and lay low. But
so
obviously,
how long would that be about?
well, we don't really get a lot of breaks. We're always working.
Longest, I would say maybe a month.
Half a month to a month.
And so you'll just stay away from singing?
No singing, practically, yeah.
Right.
But we're always singing because we love singing.
Yeah. Not at all.
I don't know how you physically stay in that voice every show. How do you do that? Like, how do you sustain? You're using only you. You can't even be like, throw it to the guitars for an interlude. Like, there's nothing. And it's just the entire time you are using your voice. Even when someone else is singing, you guys are doing the other harmonies. Like, I don't understand what you need to do to prepare or how that just works every time.
Yeah, well, thank you.
I think we know the answer.
I'm really diligent about taking care of my voice because when I was in my early 20s, I wasn't diligent about anything, specifically health-wise. But now it's what I do. It's my instrument, and also not only does it make me money, but it also makes me happy to sing. I also enjoy it, and I would hate to lose that ever. So I take really good care of it. We've performed so much. We've done so many shows that I think it was sort of a strengthening and conditioning era for a couple years. And now we've figured out how to pace ourselves vocally. It's almost something that I can't even explain because it's just through the process of doing it so much. Your voice intuitively falls into these places where it's an endurance thing. It's kind of athletic. It's the only thing athletic that I do in my life.
How has singing a cappella with PTX prepared you vocally for your new EP, Love? I'm so thankful that I've had the background that I've had with Pentatonix. And also I've just been singing so long that it's just been good practice, I feel like. Although I know I worked with a vocal coach the other day and I've definitely developed some bad habits. I do something weird with my mouth just to make sure I'm hitting the note. And it doesn't even honestly help, but it's just a bad habit. But the vocal coach brought it up and I was like, oh, I know I do that. So I definitely have bad habits, but good habits too, I guess.
I have a nerdy singer question
Yes.
for you. I feel like I can look back on moments that were vocal breakthroughs for me. I learned, I was thinking, when I learned A Long Walk by Jill Scott, I was like, oh my God, this is Pocket. I finally understand. And it clicked something in me. I kind of want to ask you this too, Scott, but do you have vocal memories of a transitional moment where your voice went from one place to another? I just remember the first time I sang in an arena ever, I was and then I had to learn how to breathe out, and that changed my singing forever. To have a certain calmness.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, just for singers listening, and for me who's curious, do you have examples of those?
Honestly, I feel like I've battled through just the overuse of voice, obviously, on tour and improper
singing. Oh my God, well, you guys, by the way, I can't even imagine that many hours, and you literally never stop singing for a moment.
I know. It's not normal for a human to do that.
So I feel like I learned, after 2018, I was using, the vocal straw. I just feel like I finally put things into my life that were teaching me new things. You go and you're like, oh, I know how to sing and it's fine. And obviously you could take more voice lessons and grow and be better. But I was just like, oh, I don't have time or whatever about it. And I feel like honestly within the last year, or I guess 2 years now, because I don't even know what day it is. But I feel like my voice has changed and it feels a lot cleaner. It feels it sits in a lot better and healthier place.
Yeah.
Where before I know that I was just always struggling, and even just with like allergies, just traveling around so much before, I feel like it didn't really lock in until like the last 2 years or so. And I feel like I haven't even really been that sick.
So 2018, 2020, 2024 now, so it's basically the last 6 years. What do I say when I usually, because we've been watching tons of PTX videos on his channel, and from the beginning to today, what do I almost always say in every video at the end? How the hell are they still getting better? How do they sound better? How do they do this? And there's your answer. There's your answer. They really are getting better. They really do get better. They are finding their true final voice, I guess, as we just keep going, as they keep getting older, more mature, especially over here, more mature. And I hear it. I hear it. I'm sure you guys do as well. But I think, yeah, that was a good question. That was a great question.
Or that like miserable.
Totally. I've heard words.
I would agree with that because I relate to that. In the past 2 years, I feel like I finally figured out
all of you
actually genuinely how much I need to hydrate.
Yeah.
And then also I just sing shows at a fourth of the volume, and I use
interesting.
And I use like way less air. I used to take these big breaths before belting.
Totally.
But you don't really need that. They actually like make your cords activate in an unhealthy way. The air is pushing against them.
Yeah, you
And
don't want all
so-
that air build up underneath. That was such an aha moment for me as
that
a
was
singer.
an aha moment
Yeah.
for me. And so now I just like have so much more stamina because I sing lighter, and the microphone does so much of the work. You don't have to be belting your face off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like you just learn that with experience too. And just, I feel like personality wise and where I'm at just in my life, like I'm so much more easygoing than I was in the past too. So there's also that, because if you're holding a lot of tension in your body or your throat, I like if I am getting upset, the first thing that tenses is my throat. And it is a nightmare and it hurts. And then, you know, obviously if you're trying to sing over
it's
that,
like, I swear to God,
it's miserable.
This is like bad advice, and please don't listen to me, any singers out there, but I swear sometimes, as long as I'm like singing healthy normally, a night out where I like rage and like laugh all night long and have like the greatest time laughing and dancing and singing and having fun, the next day I sing amazing.
Oh, that is odd.
That is not normal.
I thought you were going to say the opposite, because I was like, that happens to me too. I laugh really hard and really loud and probably incorrectly. I don't know. But then I wake up and I'm like,
I swear to God, I mean, obviously, if like I'm doing it constantly, that's not good. But if I'm like a healthy person singing while taking care of myself, and then I have like a night of just like fun.
But also,
the
you're
next
raging
day-
and you're quote unquote fun. It's like, ooh, I had a little sip of a Paloma and went to bed at 9.
She's like, I'm still in bed before midnight. And I was like,
No, the worst thing, honestly, the worst thing is when I go to like a restaurant and I don't even realize I'm screaming for 3 hours.
That's the worst.
And then I'm like, why is my voice so tired today? And I'm like, oh, I was
Yelled
screaming
for 4 hours.
Yeah.
Can't wait to yell in a restaurant again.
Oh, me too. I can't wait to ruin my vocal cords.
Doesn't that sound nice?
Yeah.
Actually,
Kevin can sing very well.
Yeah. If there were to be a sing-off in this room right now, I know I can count myself out. Which person in the band is the best singer?
Me.
Mitch.
For sure. No, Kevin, for sure. Well, we all have very different voices, but technically, Mitch is the best singer, for sure.
Thank you.
When you say
everyone.
technically, what do you mean? Like, you've got the biggest range?
Just accuracy.
Like in every way.
Singers always like singers always appreciate other singers for their just vocal accuracy, being able to sing just so on point. That's why we're all so obsessed with Tori Kelly, 'cause she's just the best singer ever.
Yeah.
And Mitch has that vibe.
What are the most difficult sounds to reach? I mean, I wouldn't even know the lingo. What is like the most difficult thing to do with your voice to imitate, you know, something else?
Singing whistle notes really, really accurately and like riffing in the whistle register is extremely difficult.
Yeah, I mean, I think it all depends on what voice you have, like what voice type and what you're trying to do with it. I think it really just depends.
What are your favorite and most effective vocal warm-ups? This is gonna be fun. And they want you to act them out.
Okay.
No, they don't. I just put that in there.
Oh.
If you could.
I like just scales. That's one I do over and over.
Get it.
Oh,
So cool. Mitch's Scales on iTunes now. No, I do this really annoying warm-up. I try to get away from everyone because it's really embarrassing, but I try to sing belt the same note on 7 different volume levels. So I'd be like,
whoa.
like do it, and it's really annoying and obnoxious.
Have you been told it's annoying, or you just assume?
No,
that?
but Mitch and Kirsty always make fun of me.
It's just funny.
It's just funny. We're not making fun of you. We're just laughing.
Yeah.
Well, because
You can tell they're really
anyone
insecure.
doing warm ups in close quarters is funny because we're just making so
It's
much
like what?
noise, and we're like,
True.
oh.
You know, ironically, the person who warms up the most is Kevin.
True.
Yeah,
The
All day
beatboxer.
long.
Yeah, well, I've also been realizing, so like after a show, for some reason I'm more warmed up than I am when I started, and it's I think because like we beatbox so much, and it's like a vocal warm up. So now before shows, I beatbox for probably like an hour, just beatboxing. It gets me really really warmed up.
Does anybody do the thing anymore?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Lip trills are everything. Yeah.
I would start with that.
Lip triller.
Lip
I feel like there's a lot of spit involved in that though. A whole lot of mucus.
That dog is good. You hear him?
Sometimes Pascal, when I do lip trills,
that's
specifically
awesome.
warming up, I've been doing them in the house. It first started when I was in New York and I was warming up before my shows, and all of a sudden I would just hear, and I would turn around and Pascal would be doing it with me.
I've been sucking on lemons before every show. Well, we only had 2, but it like really clears my throat.
Oh, lemon. He listened to Kevin.
TMI, but I have a lot of phlegm in the throat, Neonce. And this kind of just thins it out, breaks it up. And then I sing my little heart out.
And it's been working?
It's been working just fine. Oh god, that's really bad.
I would say mine is the most expensive.
Yeah, it's Scotty over
So
here.
cocky.
Or maybe you. Because you can go real low.
I can go real low, but highness, the hearness, you want
The hearness?
The hearness?
you wouldn't be able to hear from there.
Wah. Wait.
Yeah, it's like
Ready?
sub-acoustic.
Oh.
That's what happens when you wake up at 4 a.m.
You're right.
Yes, exactly what happens when you wake up at 4 a.m.
How low can you go?
It depends on the day.
Right.
Yeah.
Today?
Today, probably B flat.
B flat. Can I hear a bit of a B flat?
You sing a B flat.
Wow. That's low. That did something to my internal organs and I liked it.
Good.
That's
my job.
Have you measured the lowest note you could hit?
Right now it's probably a low A.
A low A. What's a low A sound like?
Matt, how low can you go when you're not sick?
When I'm not sick, probably the lowest comfortably is a B1. A1. When I'm sick, who knows? I'm sick.
The world is his oyster.
It's so funny. Me and my friend, one of my good friends, Tracy Robertson, we're both singers, we're both bass singers, so whenever we're sick, we send each other videos in the morning. We're like, we sing still like, it's like so funny. It's like, who can sing the best sick, you know? What's it like?
Must be nice.
Must be nice.
And Mitch, your highest note, you're like the falsetto here.
My highest note?
Dude, who has the higher voice? Between the three of you, all three of you have a pretty decent falsetto.
I don't know. You have a huge range.
Yeah, Scott's range.
We all
big.
sound
Range
different.
is
We can all sing
bigger,
about
I feel
the
like.
same. I know. Actually, he has the highest note.
Shut up. Whatever you go.
Yeah. No. Sometimes
I didn't know that.
he's like killing these falsetto notes. Do it. He'll hit a high note and then you match it, and then we'll just keep going. So.
Okay. Are you ready?
Wait, I've heard you sing, and you can like shatter glass.
Yeah, you can.
I have been known to shatter glass. Wait, should we just get to it?
Yeah. Let's go for it.
So you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Should I start simple?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't go any higher.
Damn! Oh, I didn't know that was going.
So, Scott, how high can you go? All right, let's do this. We'll go back and forth. Let's see who can go higher.
Oh God.
You just go one step up, all right?
Yeah, you start and then I'll. Yeah.
La, 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 la,
You can go higher than me. I'm a baritone, okay? I don't belong up there.
Can I hear a high note from each one of you?
Yeah.
Could we just something high, really quick? Okay.
I don't even know if I can't even reach that.
Really? That's pretty high.
I don't know.
Can you hit that? Wow.
Avi, I don't know if that's highest note.
It's a whistle, whatever. Really, really incredible. You know, one part of the.
All right, Kirsty, can we hear how high you can go? I don't dare challenge you, but.
No, Mitch can sing way higher. I think Kevin sings the highest.
Really?
Kevin
That's a
does.
whistle. Wait, seriously?
Yes.
Kevin, let's go. La, 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 la,
Wow.
Oh, dang. Come on, you can do it. You can sing the highest.
Who has the higher range, Mitch or Kristen?
Kevin.
I don't actually know.
I don't know. Because sometimes it'll like be like hitting these super high notes.
Well,
I'm
you
like,
can do real whistle notes. I just inhale and do like incorrect ones. But you have really high notes.
oh yeah,
Kevin has a really high.
But so do you.
Because Kevin goes really low.
I don't know. It's them.
I think I really think it's Mitch.
I do not think it's me.
No, I think it's. I can like get there, but I'm like dying to get there. He can do it with like a really nice tone.
Kirsty can higher in falsetto though.
Yeah. Also, you guys have whistle notes. So.
She does. You can sing higher. My whistle notes are bad.
It's cheating. I inhale.
That's some pretty high notes.
So bad.
I know that.
I tried it. I get maybe an A, but I cannot get it flat.
No, I think we're gonna try.
That's pretty. That's hard though. Come on, voice lesson. Not helping. I had one today.
That was a great video. Ooh, I got a feeling some pentaholics are definitely going to enjoy that video. That was some good stuff, good info, a little repetitive, but that's okay because, again, these are questions that audience and people and interviewers want to know. And, yeah, I guess that's like the top-notch question is, how do you take care of your voices? What happens when you get sick? Yeah, we get it. We get it. But this was a really good video. I learned about lemon juice, very important. I learned that Kevin is, I don't know if I'm going with Mitch. I'm still going with Mitch. But I did not know Kevin could hit high notes like that. I'm still going. I'm sticking with Mitch. But yeah, no, great people, great personalities, great interviews equals a great video. There you go. Especially done by a great, I'm not going to say it. All right, anyway, take care. Peace out. Have a good night. That was a good one, Mr. Patreon. Or was it Mrs.? I forgot.